And we're live. Hi, everyone. Welcome to CuddlyBossLady's Spill the Kopi with me. And today we have three very special ladies joining me today who I used to swim with we won't say how many years ago, way back when. We have May, Akiko, and Elfira representing Southeast Asia, more or less, here with us today. So we wanted to talk about basically women in Southeast Asia. I mean, a walk down memory lane, what it was like, when we first started, as well as how things have changed. Well, not to a big degree, but a bit of reunion for us three as well. We haven't seen each other in many years. We won't say how many years.
Let's just say it's been 30 plus years.
Yeah, 30 years. Yeah, I was telling some of my swimmers, it's like, oh, today, we're gonna have, the three ladies that I swam with, and I haven't seen some of them for over 30 years, and they were like, wow, that's a really long time, because to them, they haven't been alive for 30 years. So, 30 years. So it's like forever down the line. So I thought we'd start off maybe talking a little bit about how each of you got started in swimming, because obviously we all had different pathways, or some maybe more similar pathways to swimming. So how did you get started in swimming? Maybe we'll start with Elfira, perhaps.
Oh, wow. That's a long story. Okay. How I
we
started,
have time, girl.
Well, both my parents is an athlete, so I know for sure. My dad actually a water polo player, so national team. So at age of, I think, 4 years old, he decided, thinking about, oh, you know what? I want to coach my own kids. So I'm the firstborn in the family. So I started at that age. And then I think my dad's still involved with the team, with the water polo team, then until I was 11 years old. And then he decided to, retired from water polo and just concentrate coaching me. So that's that's when I was the first time attended SEA Games, 1981. I was 11 years old. So
wow. Was your mom an athlete too?
Yes, my mom is an athlete, but it's not like professional, not like, it's like basketball and swimming, but not like my dad on the national team. My mom is also doing sport, but not like concentrate on that, Yeah.
So you were swimming when my sister was swimming.
Yes. Yeah, I remember I was 11, 1981. I remember Singapore have Junisung, and Malaysia had Katarina Ong, and Philippines have
Christine
Jacob.
Wait, Leah.
But
you weren't born in 1981?
No, that's Zizul, my studio manager.
Oh, I was gonna say.
I'm here.
Yeah. Surprise. Sorry. It's okay. I'm not denying my age. It's okay.
So that's how I started, gang. So from that on, just keep moving.
That's cool. I mean, because was it 4 of you, 5 of you?
5 of us, four girls, and then the last one is a boy. Yeah, my brother, the only brother I have.
Oh, he must have got 4 sisters ahead of him, keep you on your toes.
Yeah. Yep. Well, he turned out okay. No, I'm just
I like that he turned out okay.
yeah.
So maybe what about May? How did you begin in swimming? Because I remember when you were swimming.
Yeah, my story is a bit similar, quite similar to Elfie's. Both my parents were also athletes. My dad was a former, backstroker. He ran for S.E.A games as well. And my mom was also a swimmer for the state of Penang. And I guess we were thrown into the water when we were young. And that's how we started, basically. Yeah. Yeah, very
May,
similar. Yes.
Did you have siblings as well?
Yes, I've got a younger sister, just the two of us.
And did she swim as
sadly.
well?
Yep, she swam, but she's more, I would say, musically inclined. So she went to the music line when she was much younger. Yeah. Yeah.
What about you, Akiko?
So I'm the youngest of three. I have a brother, older brother and sister. And, growing up, we were just hyper kids with lots of energy. And so, we did everything. We did piano, I did ballet, I did Girl Scouts, I did, you name it, we were doing it. And swimming was just one of the things that we did. And I took to the water. And so my brother, sister, and I, we all swam, and it was fun. We did it because it was fun. And just one thing led to another. I was invited to join the national team when I was 11, 12 years old. And, that really wasn't, I didn't have that in my plans but I knew it was an opportunity I couldn't say no to. And so I joined the national team. And then the following year in 1986, it was at my first Southeast Asian age group in Singapore. And the rest is history. But it was just something my parents got us to do because swimming was the only thing that would really inspire us, and we would just be exhausted after workout.
Yeah, it's like, channel all energy. Just go there and, channel all
Get tired. Get tired.
Yeah, get tired. Go to bed early. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I had swum, maybe a little bit later than Akiko in terms of age. We had met, I think, in one of the age groups. Or did you used to do Sanya Samaki way back when?
I don't
I don't think Philippines. Yeah.
I don't remember that, but at least CH group and some of those that we used to meet. That was the only time we get to see each other, the days before emails and WhatsApp and all those things. I found a postcard from Akiko when I was going through some of my old stuff, and I had
good.
Ancient history.
Wow. You're so organized. That's awesome.
I hoard things. That's the other thing you could say. Yeah, we are the age before WhatsApp, which in some ways was a good thing. That was a good thing. I remember swimming with May because obviously you were based in Penang for a while until, I'm not sure, I can't remember when you moved to KL or Selangor.
Well, actually, it wasn't really based there. I was there till I was about 5, and then we moved down to KL. But during the holidays, because of my parents, I guess the families are still in Penang, so we would always go back during school holidays. And
it seems like you were always
and I was always at the pool at the club with Leah and the rest. Yeah,
and my sister and my brothers as well. So I mean, I think for most of us, we all kind of fell into swimming because my dad used to swim, and then being the youngest of 4 siblings as well. So you just kind of that natural progression. you just follow along, and
Leah, did you say you're the youngest of 4?
I am the youngest of 4.
Yeah.
And Jeff is the only boy?
No, I have another brother. Well, they're both older, but I have an older brother. So it's because there was Stephen and then Katerina, who Elfie will remember, and then there was a bit of an age gap. Then Jeff and myself.
Mhm.
So we would.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But
why a lot of.
I don't think I met Steven. Did I met Steven? I mean, did
No,
Steven
he did
went
age.
to,
He went to England quite at 18. Usually
Okay.
after we finished high school, yeah, that we'd gone,
Oh.
and he didn't do SEA Games. He did age group, age group, and I think he did age group. I don't know. I was very young at the time, so
oh,
I don't. Sorry, Steve. But yeah, so it's. I think what's really interesting is that, in a way, you grow up together, right? In the swimming
Yep.
fraternity, because if you were a younger sibling, you had the older sibling, and then you kind of follow along, and
Yep.
some of them will remember me when I was like little.
The little pesky kid.
Yeah, that's me. I still am the pesky kid, if I need to be. So it's a. I think it's what is the wonderful part of being in a sport or a swimming, that you have that sense of fraternity, right? You're very much a part of. You grow up together.
Yes.
Even if we didn't always see each other, like
Yep.
in terms of swimming meets or anything like that, but you'd always be in touch. And look at us, and 30 over years later, we're still in touch, and I see May on a regular basis as well, and that's what I think is a wonderful thing, that we should survive over the years, that kind of friendships and all that. So it's good.
I'm
So-
kind of curious. Oh, go ahead.
No, carry on.
No, I'm kind of curious. Who among us are still connected to the water?
I think
I still swim.
you,
Yeah.
It's very much me, united by chlorine.
I
Yes.
think May and you. I think, and then you guys still get involved with the national team, right? I mean, like Akiko, you are like a host of the SEA Games last
Yes,
SEA
but
Games too.
Yeah.
I'm not. Elfira, I'm not. I mean, I before pre-COVID, I was running a swim school, but I was handling really learn to swim, not competitive aspect of it. So yeah. Do you guys still swim?
Okay.
I mean, Leah, not you. I know you still swim.
Sorry,
Yeah, it's the most competitive among us now.
I think I swim the
think
most.
so. Elfira, do you get in the water at all?
Well, I do, but it's just not. I can't. The last time I did it probably 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And then now on the back I have a little pool in my yard, so I hope I can get in more often, and then which is this week is the perfect time to do it, because Labor Day in America, here in California,
Oh, okay.
it was gonna be hitting 115 degree.
Oh.
So that's why, I mean,
wow.
hopefully this weekend will be like times to jump in. Yeah. But the thing is, like, to be honest with you, we are talking honest here. Like, after several years doing swimsuit in the morning practice, in and out, whatever, for me, the hardest part at this point is putting my suit on. If I have my suit on and jump in, and I'll be like, I'm staying for an hour, like an hour and a half or something like that, even for fun. But putting the suit on is so hard for me. I don't know. It's just so hard. Oh my gosh.
Why?
I
The
did it for
memories?
years, so when I know, I don't know why. It's just like, even to the beach, like if I'm going to the beach or something like that, it's just like, yeah, I'll do it later, and then I'll end up with just short and tank top or something like that, and not playing with the water, just hang out around. It's just, I don't know why. It was just like, I wish somebody can just put my suit on and then I can just jump in. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's just so hard. Yeah.
You need us with you, though.
You need us to
You need us with you.
kick your butt and get you back in the water.
I know. I need it. I need it really bad.
Yeah, and then we eat afterwards.
Yeah.
we always did. You swim a lot, you train, you're like, okay, where's the next meal? Right? We gotta go and find food. I mean, it's all part of bonding. And you need to get in the water too, Missy.
Who are you talking to?
Well, both of you.
Hey, I'm in the water. I'm in the water.
I know. I mean,
That's actually, the blessing of COVID, because we have a small pool also. My boys and my 3 kids and I, we've been in the pool every day, and so finally they're more proficient, finally. So yeah, no, it for me it's still my Zen
time.
Zen time, yeah.
I mean, you swim and
That's
it
good.
starts
That's good.
distressing
Yeah.
part, right? Where you can forget and you just, it's all instinctive, right? When you swim,
You don't have to think.
you don't
Yeah.
have to think.
May,
And-
are you in the pool at
Well,
all?
speaking.
Oh,
Well,
Once in a
speaking
while.
on,
Yeah.
now she'll show
Sorry,
up and
Elfie.
then at training and just keep an eye on everybody and say, right, who's skipping sets. Well, I know that I do that as well, but May keeps us on our toes.
Yep. I'm the monitor.
Oh,
Wait the kickboard around going, So yeah, Elfie, get in the pool. Get in, it's just out. It's really the back of your house, right? So sometimes when it's so close,
now
it's like,
you know what? Now I know how to do it, because you know what? I just easier do my bikinis on, like basically bra, and I'm gonna put my kind of like purdy underwear. I'm just gonna jump in. It's just so hard.
why not?
Just
do whatever you need to do. Yeah, it's your backyard anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, who cares? Just dive right in. And it'll be much cooler. Oh, are we? Can you still hear us?
I have my
Elfie?
baby here with me.
Okay.
Look.
Where's your baby?
Where's your baby?
Come here, Pinchy.
Oh,
No,
Screen's
how
low
you
down.
do it? This thing is I'm so bad at this. I can't even see it. Hi, Prince. Pinchy.
oh, it's Prince.
Come here. Come here.
It's the husky.
Oh, what a handsome dog.
Oh,
Baby, I don't know. Can you see it?
I saw
Yeah, I
glimpse
think
of him. He looks
yeah.
like a
Baby.
winter
Husky?
dog. Husky, yeah.
Oh, how is he
beautiful.
finding the
Yes.
weather though? It must be really
Oh no, they adjusted. They can stay with the hot weather. Of course they're shedding, but they also my baby love water, so he's the one that always forced
In the
me
pool.
to play with water.
So you need to jump in with him as well. It's like,
Yeah.
Prince,
I
we're
know,
going
he
swimming now.
He always jump in, and then I was like, because drying them is so hard. Just like
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
the fur, the coat is so thick. So
Oh, that's amazing though. Did any of your kids follow you into the sport? And I know mine did not. So, my youngest does a little bit of triathlon, so he gets encouraged to swim a little with his mom. But what about each of you? Do your kids swim or competitive in any way?
okay, let me
either-
start with mine. It's my kids is older than everyone else's. So my kids.
How old are your kids?
Okay, Nigel, my son, firstborn, will be 24 September 21st. And Nicole, my daughter will be 23 this year on December 29th. So I think my kid's older, yeah.
But you and May
So,
kind of has the same,
Similar.
oh,
Yeah.
May, you have
yeah,
the same.
similar age group. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my kids, see, that's the thing. When Jerry and I created a swim club back in Indonesia, so they started swimming very early. So they do. We don't force them, but since both of us going back and forth to the pool every day, you know, so they come in and then they start swimming and they become very good and talented. And I
Mm.
moved to California when they were at third and fourth grade, I believe. That was 2005. So they
Wow.
continue swimming. We do also coach here with different clubs, both of us. So they do continue with us swimming every day, normal. They becomes, junior Olympics, swimmers and all that.
Ah.
Yeah, but then again, when last year of high school, both of them kind of like quit, because they
Oh,
said we are too hard on them. So in my case, the reason why I moved back to United States so they can swim and school together, meaning like streamlining together. So because back home in Indonesia, there's no way we can do that. Either you homeschool and swim, or you just go to school. Period. And
yeah.
Mm.
here, like my experience, we can do both, meaning go to school and also kind of like practice swimming basically
Yeah.
professionally. So anyway, so both of them quit during high school, like last year of high school, and a lot of them got a couple of them get scholarship. I mean, in line, but they don't pursue it for swimming. So yeah, that's my story. So and then as me, I don't want to force it like my dad forced it to us. So I kind of like let go. At one
Yeah.
point between Jerry and I, we have like miscommunication between, well, you're too soft on the kids or you're too hard on the kids and all those happening during our years. So yeah, but for me, as long they're happy, I mean, go to school, finish their school
Yes.
and stuff, I think I don't mind, because they also told me one time that they are carried a burden, meaning like they know their parents a good swimmer or a good athlete back home, so they feel like they
You
can't
feel the pressure.
overachieve that that
Yeah.
position. So they said, no, we're not gonna do it. So yeah, I mean, I know.
Elfira,
uh,
are your kids
what
working
is that?
now? Are your
Yeah,
children
both of them
working
working.
now?
Yes, they both working
Wow.
full time and then going to college. They go. They're finishing their college a bit slow. They're taking a couple semester off here and there, especially when Jerry passed away last year. So it kind of slowed it down a little bit, but I don't mind. They're 23, 24. As long they graduated bachelor and then move on to something else, I don't mind. I'm not in rush, like other people, like they want to graduate at 22 or something like that. So
Yes.
as long they have an experience, they have experience working with other
Mm.
people like Kopi since they were 16 years old. So that is a plus for me. So because you know how hard it is
Elfira,
right now. Yes.
thank you
Yes.
for. That's right. I forgot your husband passed away last year. How?
Yes.
I mean, was it hard? Just, I'm sure it was hard, but
Yeah, well, I mean, until you experience yourself, I really
Yep.
can't tell you the feeling. But
Yeah.
Jerry and I go along 2 weeks. 2 weeks after he passed is our 25th anniversary. So I was already prepared for silver anniversary
Uh,
celebration, was a
Oh,
small gathering, and then I still have everything on the folders at the office for surprise
oh,
like party. So my assistants and all that looking at that, they feel bad because we already kind of like set it up. 25th is
mm.
something that
it's a
one
big deal.
milestone to yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, so yeah, it is sudden. It was just so quick. and I couldn't imagine. And then he passed on the side of the pool.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's
wow.
not in the
Wow.
hospital, not at home. So, but couple days before, prior to pass away, he was in the hospital, like staying for one night for high blood pressure. He got a really big headache and all that. Okay, my alarm is on. Let me see. Let me turn it off. Okay?
Elfira, sorry, Lee. I know I talk too much, but Elfira, I'm so glad your children are older, and
Mm-hmm.
They're
that
able
Yeah.
to be
Jerry
your
passed on when they were older, not so young anymore. At least they had their father for.
Yeah.
as long
Yeah.
as
I
they did. Yep.
mean, yeah. So they do help me a lot. So anyway, so yeah, so it's just
Wow.
it's very sudden, and then the experience is just you can't believe it. I mean, you can't really I can't really tell you the feeling.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just a feeling of loss. I've been with him since very young, so that's the only, basically, I would say, serious boyfriend and a husband. I do not have anybody else. Like, during swimming, it was so strict. My dad's so
Yeah.
strict. I have a lot of
Yeah.
friends, but I don't have any, like a, boyfriend sort of, yeah, until
Mm.
him. So we were
Wow.
together since before marriage to, marriage life, 31 years together. 31
Wow.
years. Yeah. So
I
so
am
it was
sorry.
it was sudden,
Yeah.
yeah. And then he's so young too. That's the thing that
That's,
I was still unbelievable. We don't know, what God have for us.
Yeah.
yeah.
Live
Oh,
life as much as we can.
yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, just, it's just so precious, precious. So
Yes.
you
Yeah,
Yes.
it
have
is.
to take it.
Yes.
You have to really enjoy it and take it as it's, day by day. It's a different
Yeah.
day, but yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm.
You're a strong lady.
Yeah.
So
No,
thank you.
Yeah.
You are.
Keep it up. Yeah.
Things
Elfira,
in the
Yes,
audience. Oh,
when's your birthday?
March 1st.
Oh, so you
I'm
turned
Pisces. I
already.
Yeah, I'm 50 already. Yes, 50.
I did the
Am I the
math.
first one, or who's the first one? Me first?
you're working hard today.
You first.
So I'm doing the math backwards. All right, working it
I am
out.
too.
May just turned 52
You
Yeah.
did?
Yeah.
in May.
In May.
Oh my gosh, Leah, we're the babies.
We
Yeah,
are.
you.
I'm always like a lot of our reunions. I'm always like the youngest there, which is funny.
Yeah.
So they pick on me a lot.
And I think you're the loudest too, Leah. No, I'm just kidding.
And I
not
make my
kidding.
presence
You're
known.
not kidding,
okay?
Elfira.
That's why we
I've
call
always
it
made
essence,
my
right?
presence known. Yeah,
That's a nice way to put it, Leah.
yeah, that's right. Peng Xiong is actually in the audience.
Oh, I
Young.
wish you were here.
Oh, hi, Peng Xiong.
Hi, Peng Chong. How are you?
The
Tokyo
legend.
Masters in November. Yeah, I last met Peng Xiong in Singapore Masters, as well as Tokyo Masters. When did I last swim? 2017. It's fun. Master swimming. I keep telling Akiko as well. It's like,
Leah, I
yes,
have
dear.
the youngest kids here. Come on, give me a break.
It's the way to have a nice little,
You know how hard
communication.
it is with young
I-
kids, right?
I know, but it's your
That-
Zen time too, right, Akiko?
It's your Zen time. So,
Man.
they can
I
bond
can't
with
expand
daddy.
that Zen to. Come on, it's supposed to be peaceful.
It can be Chip's turn to bond with his kids while you go simcation with us. Girls master swimming.
Yeah.
Thing.
I'm with the open water swim.
I know. I keep meaning to swim with you, VIP Lobo. Right?
One of these days.
One of these days. Well, this year was no. We couldn't swim together this year. Every year we keep saying, okay, this year we're gonna have our reunion. We're gonna swim the Swim Junkie series. It's an open water swim in the Philippines, and every year something happens, and I can't go. But it will happen.
It will.
It will happen. Bing Seong will be our guest next week.
How's everybody?
Oh.
How's everybody handle the COVID?
Oh, Elfira, we have a birthday, 50th birthday cake for
both of you, May and Elfira.
Both of you.
That's another milestone, guys, ladies.
Yeah.
What,
I want to age as
40 or something.
What's that?
50 is the new 40 or whatever they say.
So Elfira was asking a question, guys.
Yes, I was wondering how's everybody's handling COVID-19. I mean, a lot of people still don't believe on the COVID-19. So I'm just wondering on each of you, at least on your small family, how do you think about that the situation?
Who wants to go first?
Anyone? Let's fight for it now.
Me, because Leah, you and I talk too much.
Yeah, me. Come on.
What?
No,
How do we handle it?
She's watching us, making sure that we don't say things that, she's on monitor, don't forget.
I watch. Okay. I guess, how do we put it? I guess it's pretty controlled in Malaysia. Everyone here is, almost everyone is actually observing, whatever protocol that needs to be observed. We actually had about 1.5 months of lockdown where we couldn't go to work, and only one person could go for grocery shopping. The men, can you imagine? The men had to go grocery shopping. And that was the fun, I guess that was the fun part where
a lot of guys learn how to shop.
Groceries, So, but after that, after the 1.5 months, we open up, or the government actually opened up, and it's actually back to normal, almost normal for most of us. I think the school didn't open until recently, about a month ago. But other than that, it's almost back to normal, except for, having to wear masks when you're outside and, observing the social distancing, whatever. I think.
So kids are back to school with.
Yeah, kids are back to school. They all have to wear masks. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but they have reduced the classes. With 1 meter apart. I think so. From a normal used to be one class, they have halved it. So I know some
will do morning school some days, and some will do afternoon session for some days.
Correct.
Just to manage numbers. I think it depends on the size of the school.
Correct.
Just before Akiko answers, I just want to say that Akiko's in the Philippines, Elfira's in California, May is in Malaysia, obviously, and you all know where I am. So we're international chit chat today. So that's.
I think it's most tax. Yeah, I think most taxing for Elfira, because I think this is kind of late for her. Thank you, Elfira, for being here.
Yes, it's good to see Elfira.
Yeah, I love the new look for her too. Has Elfira frozen?
Yeah, she's frozen.
Yeah, she's frozen. Yeah.
Okay, we can talk about her now. Okay.
Yeah. So
Gosh.
What's going on?
Aha! She's
ah,
back.
We weren't talking
we're
about
talking
you.
about you.
As she froze again.
No.
There you go.
I
Gosh,
can hear you. I can hear you. Yeah.
You know, I feel like we're so far behind. So ever since March, we've been on strict lockdown. It was lightened up a bit for a short while, but then they tightened it up again. So only only people with official business could go out. But I can count with my hand how many times my children have been out, and we live in an enclosed gated area, residential area, and they only bike around this area. School started for my kids 2 weeks ago, but everything is online. And we were talking earlier, none of the pools are open, or maybe there might be one or two, but like the school where I was operating out of, everything is still shut down. So it's yeah, I mean, while you can get around and people get around more freely, it's yeah, not.
It must be hard. I mean, your kids are, as you were saying, much younger, and trying to keep them gainfully
busy and
occupied,
active. Yeah.
active.
That's
oh,
why. Ooh.
Wow.
Oh, we're not having Kopi cake.
No.
No, we're having celebratory cake, proper cake. We always talk about cake as well. Swimmers and foods, and coffee and cake.
Ah,
Yeah.
Elfie disappeared again.
Oh, I think she's having connection issues today. Well, okay. I'll see if I can get her. We have actually one question from the audience right now. Oh, that's a very deep and meaningful question. Very deep question, kind of. Hi, Elfie. Can you hear us? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yes.
You were like doing were you trying to swim in and out? Now we've got you in the mood to
I
swim.
have no
so
idea. It was that's the thing I hate it when I'm doing this with the phone. It seems like it's just disappear and come back, disappear and come back. It says like something about Wi-Fi, but I'm very close to my router, so I don't know. It's the reception or
No,
something. I
you've
don't know.
got to do the special balancing act. Trying to find your best signal and do the whole
Yeah.
moving around.
I mean, to be honest, it's so lame. It's supposed to be not like that. So
Well, hang in there. We weren't talking about you at all. It's fine.
Well, I can hear you. But I'm just lost. I didn't see you, all your face, only your voice.
Ah, okay.
Oh, okay. So you had only audio, but that's
So back. So are we answering the question from the audience or?
Yeah, Elfira, take it away.
I really don't know because okay. So this is what the situation here right now. I'm telling you. So I coach high school with Jerry the last 2 years, and I make my own club recently, almost 2 years, and Jerry passed away. So with the COVID, I don't coach high school. I don't coach club. So I am, to be honest with you, I am preparing to close down my school, my club.
Oh.
Because it is so hard. Because it is so hard
keep going.
doing it right now because not even assistance available.
Yeah.
And then without Jerry, I don't think I want to pursue more doing owning a club anymore. So it's just too hard.
It's hard
I have
work.
2 jobs. With
Hard
swimming,
work,
it will be
yeah.
3 jobs.
Yeah.
So and then we did it before years ago back in Indonesia for 10 years before I moved back to United States. And then we recently created one club, finally, after working for other people's, which is coaching other clubs. And unfortunately, he passed. And then that's why I think for me, swimming, I mean, it's a good sport. But for me, my experience with the high school, it's so hard. They're not
Mm.
concentrating. They're not really into it anymore. For some reason, I have a hard time coaching high school now. Seems like they're not focused. They just there as a for meeting friends, not really into the sport
Not
itself,
serious.
not serious at all. But here in
Yep.
high school, but you know how it is like. And then I live not in Los Angeles area or Orange County, which is like Mission Viejo, Irvine, whatnot like that. So that's maybe more focus. But I'm living near Riverside area, Paris, Temecula, all that. So we do have clubs in every city, but it's not as strong as like Orange County, like I said. So my experience coaching high school, forget it. I even give them a free lessons. None of them show up sometimes. You imagine, like that's why
What?
my
Wow.
experience. Yeah, it's just not cut it. I mean, I don't know why.
Yeah.
Mm, and then I always kind of like give them a pep talks about how swimming great, easier for other rather than other sport to get a scholarship, even though partial scholarship, because no matter what, that's how the kids or the student interest on getting involved with swimming. So, but no, they nothing at all, like only a few that really concentrate and wanted to do or pursue more about swimming and all that. But high school, if they're not background swimming background, the parents, or even they swim when they are little, it's really hard to get them involved. So that's my experience. So
Yeah.
so for me, I think swimming is a good thing, like a good sport. But
Yeah.
for the future, I don't know. It's I seen so many different things now in swimming. So like new events, like they try to make it more events number. I saw like a mixed relay now. I heard they gonna propose 5,000 yard now, 3,000 or whatever, longer, to get more medal count, medal tally, you
Okay.
know what I mean? But
Yeah.
that's not, but it's getting like in Southern California itself, when you get involved with the age group, weekend always competition. We're talking about not COVID, right? Not COVID, not now, but previously, like before March, it's all day, like all
Yeah.
long,
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I mean, it's just so
Exhausting.
long.
Yeah,
It is
for the
Yeah,
exhausting.
but
parent.
a
You
lot of
can
people
see
lose
why they're
interest.
not
A lot
so
of people
keen,
have
right?
excuses. Yes.
Yep.
So it's just too long because too many events number. So it's just beginning to not interest kids anymore, because some of them don't want to swim a lot of events. They just want to swim
Yep.
one or two events a day, and the wait is so long. They have to warm up in the
Yeah.
morning, especially when
Yeah.
especially when we have especially when we have one swimming pool only. Let's say for warm up it's only like the side lane,
Yeah.
and then they have to warm up together, as a team, and then they waited for hours, and then they have to warm up and do it again, and then the parents
Yeah.
also like all day. Sometimes they're not interested doing it anymore
Yeah.
for some
Yeah.
reasons. That's why age group is really hard. Well, unless you pass that level, and then you go to college, and then that's different. So you know what I mean? Like for age group,
Yeah.
it's so hard. Yeah, a lot of dedication hours, parents involved, especially bringing all those, coverage, tents, easy up, blanket, this and that, the weather, and everything like that. So
I'm so glad
it's
my boys
challenging
are
for
into soccer.
yeah.
Slightly
It's
less
challenging.
things to
It's
think
challenging.
about.
Yeah.
Oh, you get a cake for trying to teach high schoolers to swim.
Oh, yay.
Wait, like we need an excuse to have cake. I mean, why not, right?
You know, a lot of the sports have gone online, like taekwondo. They have these competitions that they can do virtually now. I mean, I don't know if that's what this guy was alluding to with his question. If that's a possibility for the future.
I mean, they have virtual runs, they have virtual different things, and I know U.S. Masters, they did their virtual Masters event. I think it was a couple weeks back or a week ago. It was really interesting. I mean, it's an interesting way to. I mean, not right now. None of us can travel. I mean, wherever we are, and I think for open water, it is possible because normally how you do virtual stuff is you would log in with, everyone's got the sports watch, and then you log into an app, and then it logs that way. I'm not sure how US Masters did it, because I kind of just saw it in their on their social media, but that would be an interesting way to still get, those you can only swim where you are. That would be an interesting way to get, meet new people. I mean, well, not literally, but you can connect. You're doing something together. You're going to have people worldwide wherever you are, if you're able to swim, whether it's in the sea or in the pool, to keep that little, people like competing in something.
Yeah, but Leah, with open water swimming, I don't think it'll be a fair game because the conditions
will vary from where you are, right?
So it's going to be hard to, not apples and apples.
Usually what they would do is mileage, like, try and do, like a 10 km thing and so on. And then sometimes they do it for like charity events, right? They would log in, we make sure we try and do 100 km by this point, or collectively do 100 km. No, I have not done 100 km, and I have no plans to do 100 km as a swim.
Maybe we can do it as a relay team.
You can do it as a relay.
Do it. Can do it.
Yeah, let's have a virtual relay team. If he gets, if he in the pool again,
Elfie must get in.
Yeah.
Elfie, just 2.5 first. 2.5 kilometers.
Prince can be your coach, right? Prince will like bark at you and
I'm
gonna get in that water.
Prince is the dog, right?
Yeah.
That's
I don't know if she has any other Prince, but
Well, that's why I'm barking,
That would be kind of fun.
What Elfie was saying earlier, though, she's right, though. I think the sport really has to evolve, to make it more inviting for the parents, especially.
Correct.
And it's just
because you wait for ages.
You wait too long,
right?
Yep.
You wait for days. I mean, if you're coming from out of state or whatever it is, you come for days.
And I wonder, I wonder if they did it like just for certain age groups for this weekend. Because then if it's just certain age groups, then it's boom, 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 boom. And it's great because it's like a workout. And then the following or 2 weeks later will be for the older bracket. And I don't know.
But then that would mean extra cost as well, though. If you rent the pool, the official. So, it's always.
You got to figure it out.
How to balance that,
Yeah.
Getting the volunteers is hard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the hardest.
Yeah.
Yep.
Still show up and swim, though. From the kids, it's fun. I'll be doing that.
The masters have our masters meet have got no problem getting volunteers, though. They want to see the older people swim.
I
than the
I
young
did
ones.
I did my time. So
Sorry.
We lost you, Elfie.
Oh, I think we lost her.
Elfie.
Come back, Elfie. You don't really have to do 2.5 today. No, not today. She's gone out in her yard straight away, like, okay.
And then you
Akiko told me
find
to
out,
go out.
and then you find out her pool is just 10, 15 meters.
You can't imagine trying to do 2.5 in one of those. Like, you push up and then you...
I know.
Oh, I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Oh, we lost her again. Oh, coming.
there.
Are you back?
Elfie.
I'm so sorry.
You didn't have to go into
What was the
2.5
question? Sorry.
now. You see, you got to do the magical
What was the question?
phone. The question is, were you going to do 2.5 in your pool right now? That was what we were discussing.
No. Do you know, guys? My time today is Saturday 1 a.m.
Wow.
Do you have to work
I'm
tomorrow?
doing this because I love you guys.
Oh,
I love
Oh,
you
we love
guys.
you
I'm
too.
doing this. I love you.
oh, thank you, Elfie. Gosh.
Do you have
Yeah,
to work
no.
today, Elfie?
What was
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Elfie, do you have to work today?
Tomorrow.
Are you working
No,
today?
no.
Oh, well.
No, I'm off.
Oh.
I'm off Saturday.
Okay.
I'm off Sunday, basically, unless necessary, needed to be at work. So
Okay.
So where were your Saturday night party then?
what? Say it again. The last couple of words.
We're your Saturday night party.
We
That's what
are
we
your
are.
Saturday night
Saturday
party.
night party.
Saturday
Friday night.
Party.
Or Friday night, Saturday,
Friday
you know.
night for you.
Weekend. We're the weekend party.
Mine in my bed. Mine in my bed.
Well, hey, wherever, wherever you are, we have fun. Right?
So-
Yeah.
May, did you say earlier, I forgot, your children, did they ever swim? Did your
Yeah.
girls? They did?
No, my boys. My boys.
Oh, sorry,
did.
boys. Yeah.
So my boys, Elfie, my older one is 23 and my younger one is 20. So yeah, close to yours. 2 boys, they used to swim
Yeah.
or they are swimming. Well, the older one swam and then he switched to water polo. He's now a chef,
Mm-hmm.
so he cooks. And the younger one is still swimming. But he's back here in Malaysia because he studied in the States, and because of the COVID, he came back, and now so he's on online classes. Yeah, still swimming. And like you say, Elfie, having swimming, what do you call it? Having scholarship and all that is
It's a big
it's
plus.
it's something advantage to have. So when you go to the States and things like that, it's easier. Yeah.
None of mine
Yeah.
are swimming. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's also very
It
good
is.
to have swimming. It is. Yeah.
For sure. I always tell my boys, if they want endurance on the field, the football field, they should
You
swim.
need swim. Yep.
Get in the pool.
Yep. That's
Yep.
true.
Yes.
Very true.
It's true.
Yeah.
it can be one component in I think in Japan, I remember one of the Japanese swimmers, master swimmers, they also do work with one of the local football teams to do, I think it's conditioning. Rio does, I've seen it on the social media, and they do it as part of their conditioning, which is
Yeah.
what you were saying, the endurance
Yeah.
side of things.
Yeah.
It's just getting them in the water. That's the one.
Yeah. We
Brendan-
have bigger lungs. Swimmers
Yeah,
lungs.
not now.
Think of that.
Now we have to work our way there. Yeah. Brennan's asking, since we're kind of going down memory lane, what is something that you feel is missing on pool decks nowadays compared to back then? Ooh. Brennan, you're asking all the hard questions today. Sometimes I see, but this is just an observation. I'm not sure if it's the same everywhere. The less of the camaraderie that we used to have way back when. I mean, obviously now you've got hundreds and hundreds of swimmers compared to we had much smaller numbers swimming back in our time. And like you're saying, more and more events, you don't always get the chance to mingle with people from different teams as much, or your seniors or your juniors as well. I don't know. What do you think? No pressure.
No, it was interesting though, because when you said that, Leah, I was just thinking, I remember back when we had the CH age group. I don't know if you guys remember. You at the end of the competition, we'd have an evening thing, and then each country would present and sing or do something, and it was so much fun. I think that's where the friendships really, we had fun out of the pool
together, right? So it's
like they still have it. They're still doing that.
They are.
Yeah, they are.
Yes, I'm so removed. It's good to know.
I think it depends on but it's like we were always taught you can be rivals in the pool, but you're friends outside of the pool.
Correct.
Right? Don't bring it with you, and you get to, like I said, look at us, 30 years later, we're still friends and hanging out, well, virtually, but whenever we are. So that says a lot. That's the amazing part. Oh, Bing Xiong. Masters is the way. He's trying to tell you to swim as well, Elfie. It's like
the elixir for longevity. That's true.
Longevity. The elixir for longevity. Happy hours. Literally happy hours. Friendship and having fun. It is. It's a way to reconnect.
But hang on. The events are not just 25, right?
No,
there are longer ones, but they're kind of shorter.
They have 1,005 for you too, Akiko.
No thanks. I'll stick to the 25, please.
She wouldn't even do that last time, let alone. I mean, we were talking. I mean, looking back, I was primarily a distance swimmer. May was, of course, flyer. Akiko did sprint, free, and backstroke, right?
Yep.
And Elfira seemed to do everything.
I am everything. Yeah.
Yeah, I seem to do everything. So it's interesting, the different specializations we are, but you still, we're talking about camaraderie. You bond over. You didn't have to be exactly the same event all the time, and did Elfie go again?
No, horrible.
No, we didn't do that. No. Well, I know our lung capacity might be a bit better, but I don't think with the mask on, our lung capacity would be great.
You can't swim with a mask on.
No. It would be an adventure, I would say, but not quite the resistance training we want to do. Are you back? Are you back again?
She's teasing us.
I'm trying to get up and then see what's going on. It's so weird.
You can't move, Elfie. You gotta stay. You gotta stay where you are.
I know.
Bing Xiong is one of our guests for next week. Actually,
never happened. I have a really high bar reception, but I don't know why. I'm moving to my living room right now, so I don't know. So it's closer and closer. Anyway, so stop trying to do the 2.5 now. Oh my God. I'm reading what the
that is so awesome.
I was like, what is that? And I'm reading it.
Azizul's our studio manager in the back. It sounds very professional when we say studio manager.
Hey, Leah, do you have these things every week? Weekly?
Yes, every week.
Wow.
every Saturday. I think this is episode 9 or 10 now.
Good for you.
Thank you.
See, look at the things that get birthed in COVID.
Yeah.
Like,
Weekly.
yeah, every week. Next week we will hopefully have the men of Southeast Asia having a little reunion of their own.
What, are you including your brother?
I haven't asked him. Maybe. We'll see. You have to, keep some mystery about these things, right? And surprise people in the week. But I will tell you, Peng Xiong is one of the guests for next week. So y'all can grill him back. Like, okay, Peng Xiong, when are you doing your 2.5, right? Oh, it's an awesome, being able to connect this way. Because if you think about it, during non-COVID, all of us would be like so busy doing whatever it is.
Yeah.
You don't get to slow down in a way.
Can you believe it's almost the end of the year?
I know, right?
Oh, it's like
crazy.
Cancel 2020.
Yeah, pretty much.
I know.
We're just trying to get through the rest of the year. And hopefully get to swim again and race again next year. Well, in my case. And actually swim with Akiko as we have been planning for the last 3 years. We keep meaning to go. I know, it's just one of these
That
things.
should be fun. Yeah. Elfie should come back.
Yeah, you should come back and visit us too.
May?
You guys need to visit me. I have pretty good property here, so I have extra room for you guys. So
look at that.
You guys visit me in California.
Hey, Elfie. I think I was communicating with your brother during the SEA Games.
I know, yeah.
I forgot what it was. He needed help with something.
Yeah, I think it's about sport because he's taking care of triathlon or something like that. The last
yes.
So
wow.
He was a team manager of triathlon instead of swimming. See, that's what I'm saying. It's just, I don't know. It's just right now, swimming is too political. So I think for me, I'm just listening. I'm out of there. I'm not involving anything anymore. I think the last year I was involved with Jerry was 2011
in Palembang.
Yes, in Palembang.
Right, Elfie? In Palembang. I saw you there.
Yes, because I met you, May. Remember on the back of scoring board or something like that. So that's when I was busy back and forth, and then that's the third year I was, since 2009 I was going back and forth. I was about like 2 months in Indonesia, 1 month here, 3 months there, 1 month here. So I was going back and forth, and I also trying to do kind of like a business that I would like to pursue then. So that's what happened. Since they saw me, so they get me involved with the SEA Games and all whatnot, and then it's just tiring. And then from that moment, it's just everything. So it's changed. I just don't feel like I'm interested on involving myself into the national team at this moment. So I don't know. It's just too hard. That's in my country. So I don't know everybody else, But
Elfie, maybe it's also just a season right now. You're in the U.S. It's you're quite removed, so it's yeah. But I have to say, I've never met your brother, but the moment I heard his name was Nasution, I was like, oh. Instant connection.
And you get really excited. It's like, ooh.
Yeah. The beauty of sport, it extends.
Yeah.
well beyond.
Well, yeah. So no matter what, how far you live, like me, still involved with sport. But the thing is, I just like I said, I do not want to involve with more detail, like a
Mm,
national team at this
Yeah.
moment. So that's why the last 10 years, I kind of like step back and
mm,
just enjoy and see the process and who are leading this type of stuff, I've been through it with Jerry for the last almost 2 decades, basically. After I retired from swimming, still get involved while having a kid, even while pregnant. I still involved with the national team and with the national, what do you call it, sport association, whatever. But and then with everything's changed, and then the what do you call it, the goal also changed. um, it's not me, Jerry and I, it's just two different person. We're not like, I don't know what to say. I just feel like everybody have different, what do you call it, different goal,
Views,
different
hmm,
what's that word, uh different kind of
perspective.
expectation.
Aspiration,
So
motivation.
then
Yeah.
yeah. And Jerry and I, we both purely for competition, like meaning like you work hard, you achieve your result, and you got your prize and things like that. But things change, so that's why I'm saying, like, it's not just in Indonesia, maybe other country too, but I'm just speaking where I was from. So that's what I'm saying.
Alfie, on another note,
Mhm.
was did Jerry swim? Is that where you met him? In the pool?
Yeah, Jerry was a champion. Akiko, Jerry was silver medalist, Asian Games,
He's much older than me.
butterfly
That's why.
flyer, 200. Jerry swam with Matt Biondi before. Matt Biondi was
Wow.
his junior. He swam for high school in Coronado in San Diego, and graduated there and pursue college somewhere, move around in
So
LA, and then
Alfie,
yes.
when did you guys become an item? Was this when you were competing? You guys were already an item?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was retired. He retired 1983. That's when Singapore 1983 Sea Games. That's his
After my
last
sister, yeah, my
competition.
sister retired after that.
Yeah.
See,
I
I
can
And
add
then
my first one.
we became an item. Is I think it's 19. I forgot. Oh, so I
see
think I was 19 years old. It's about
Alfie.
1989 or from Malaysia.
1989 KLC Games.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mary
yeah.
remembers.
89
No,
KLC
yeah.
Games.
See, Alfie,
Yep,
you know what?
KLC
He's
Games.
much older. I can't. My first Sea Games was '87, so
Oh
he
yeah,
was
that's
much
in
older.
Indonesia, Jakarta. That's
Yeah.
your first SEA
Yeah,
Games?
yeah.
Yeah.
It was my brother's first SEA
Yeah.
Games too. Yeah,
Akiko,
Yep.
I think Akiko, isn't it, you are my sister Elsa's age, isn't it? Or
age
you're
group.
older
Yeah,
than my sister?
Well, I will be 46.
you're younger than I am. 47. So I
Oh,
think same
you're gonna
age.
be 46?
Yes.
I'm
So,
47.
am I the same age as Elsa?
You're gonna be 46. Seriously.
Yes.
Elsa will be 47 this year then.
Oh, so
So you
she's my
guys
age.
almost the same age. Yeah.
That's
Hey,
true.
Alfie.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Elsa was born in 77. Yes.
Um, was it a big shock to your whole to the whole community when Nukman passed on?
Yeah. Yeah. I heard, of course I'm here. I heard we have like a couple of ex swimmer, that living in US, have like a group of WhatsApp, like we texting each other what's going on and all. So I saw that message. I got on a video of Lukman still alive in the hospital, sitting down while
Oh,
breathing hard. I got to see that. And then drastically a few hours after that, he was is just gone. So that's
Yeah.
why I saw the video. Somebody sent us the video. Must probably somebody, that person probably right there in the room with him, videotaping. That's how hard he's breathing. So we got that, and then we were like, "Oh, I hope it's nothing wrong." He's a strong man. Athletics, and then all that. Hopefully, everything can be better. It's just a process. And suddenly, I heard the bad news. So
Yeah.
it
yeah.
was it was it was just sudden too. Like it's so sad. You know.
So young.
I mean, the last time I saw Lokman was he went to Japan Masters in 2017. So that was, I mean, because he was my sister's time. There's supposed to be so many people from my sister and like in between. And it's an amazing, you got to reconnect with them and again and then to hear like, because we are in a group where a lot of the Southeast Asian swimmers, those who went to Japan or doing masters, they kept us posted about how Lokman was, and it was a major surprise. I mean, he was always a strong, pretty active
Yeah.
guy, and then the next thing you know, that goes to show, right? That
Yeah. And you think swimmer, right? Strong lungs.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we lost a good one.
Yes, we did.
Definitely.
Yeah.
1989. Yeah, that was when my last SEA Games with Akiko. I think was that. No, did you swim more? 89.
All of us swam. All of us were in there.
All of us. Yes.
Yeah.
All of us. Yeah.
All of us swam. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was the last time we competed
We
together.
swam together. Yeah.
May, when did
Yeah.
you retire?
Yeah. 1989 was my last one. Last SEA Games.
Mm.
Yeah. But I still swam because in college till I graduated. And that's it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we
I
were not so
remember.
fortunate last time. Yeah. Oh,
Oh, all the stamps
thanks.
for 89. I mean,
Yep.
I think during our time we had less opportunity to
Yeah.
swim past a certain
Continue?
age.
Yeah.
Like now you have open category and so on, that if you're past 17, 18, you still have avenues to swim and compete, whereas in our time you didn't have that. So most would retire 17, 18 ish, thereabouts.
But I think in terms of support now, even in Malaysia, the support is much better now for the athletes. So even after graduation, they can still be athletes, professional athletes in that sense.
Yeah.
We didn't have that.
We didn't have all that, right? So it's very different. Yeah.
So yeah, we get to do that now. 2017. Yes. We were,
Ah,
oh wow.
that was a
the other way
hoo-ha.
around, right? It's a wrong flag. Remember? Is
Yep.
that the wrong flag?
Yeah, it is.
We're not bringing up controversy right now. This is a reunion.
Elfie, are you holding up with me?
Oh, you need to talk to your whoever on the background, Leah, showing that picture.
That's Azizul. He's trying to keep us on our toes and keep the conversation going. Oh, it's an amazing thing to be able to talk to you guys. Yeah.
Well, it is rarely that I can I'm involving with a conversation like this anymore. The last 10 years I've been like so behind the screen. So I'm happy to get invited by Leah
Yay.
for some reason. See,
Oh,
and then I quickly answered your text. I mean your messages. I was desperate for friends right now because I'm either stay home or go to
Aren't
work.
we
That's
all
all I
desperate for
do.
friends?
Oh, that's why she's going bikini swimming in with Prince later, right?
With Prince. Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
Oh, Cheryl won the 1979 100 free event. Oh,
oh,
I didn't know that.
How do you miss a
Yeah. Well,
turn?
1979, Jerry got I think 8 gold medals in SEA Games.
wow.
Wow.
Yeah. And 1977, Kuala Lumpur, the first one, Malaysia. Remember 1977? Kuala Lumpur. I mean, I think they all get the same thing, like all 8 or something like that. So, and Lukman is a junior there, first time
Elfie,
SEA Games.
I want to see a
Yes.
picture of Jerry.
Oh, okay. Let me go to my family room. I have a picture that I don't have it. Let me see.
Because I really don't.
Turn
I don't.
on the
I.
light. Sorry.
We
He
were.
was much. Yeah, we were
Yep.
much younger. I don't
Yeah.
remember. I don't remember.
I think my sister. I
Well,
should ask my
I'm
sister.
I'm
My
almost 10
sister's
years younger
watching,
than
by
him.
the way.
Almost 10 years.
My
Huh?
sister's watching, Effie.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Your
she
sister
said to say
watching?
Hi,
Oh,
Marina.
Hi.
watching. She says, I'm just watching in the background quietly. So,
Okay, so how do I do this? Can you see Jerry when this is 1977?
whoa.
Wow, Tarzan.
That's the Tarzan. Yeah.
Oh.
And that's all the swimming pictures though. So I don't put more than that. But this is the kids, me and the kids, like normal.
Mm.
That's not
High school
Nicole.
graduation.
This is Nicole. Yeah.
Wow.
Gosh.
Damn.
And this is us. This is us. 26 years ago. I don't know. Did you see wedding?
No. There. Now zoom in. Zoom
Yeah.
in. Zoom in. Ooh.
Oh, wait a minute. Where is it? I don't. Yeah. So anyway.
Yeah. No.
So I mean, it's not done. Like I moved to this place 7 months ago. So I purchased the home 7 months ago. So I'm in the process of putting everything together. Not yet done. All the pictures, all the memorabilia, and everything like that. But I don't. Jerry and I don't keep a lot of certification or medals or any awards because we move around. I lost
Mm.
a lot of my stuff too. Some of them at my mom's home, my sister, my home that used to be my home now is Akbar's home. So we were like, buying each other property. So it's like, okay, leave it there for now. In 10 years, it's gone in the box, or things like that. I might have my Asian Games relay medals. That's the only thing that available right now at home. So the rest, I don't know where. It's just
Mm.
disappear. Yeah, pictures sometimes I crop it from other people posting it in Facebook, like old pictures. So I just
Yeah.
screenshot it because, oh, they have this, let's screenshot it. So I lost a lot of them too because I moved around.
Yeah.
I mean, you move
Yeah,
countries as well, right? So,
yeah, so that's why I only have a little of stuff. But it's okay.
Elfie,
I
are
got
all
it
your
from my mom.
siblings in Indonesia?
What is that?
Are all your siblings in Indonesia?
Yeah, no, actually, Maya, my sister, younger sister, I don't know if you remember her. She was also a swimmer, 1991, 89. She was a swimmer too. And she lived in France.
Oh,
So she lived in Antibes. So like
Married to a
about
Frenchman?
45 minutes from Nice.
Is she married to a Frenchman or?
Yeah, she married the French guy. They met and they married in San Francisco because Maya graduated from San Francisco for
Okay.
bachelor. No, master. Bachelor is at
Oh wow.
Washington D.C. somewhere. The school there. Yeah.
And then
Oh,
and your other siblings?
My other siblings, all of them moved back to Indonesia. Elsa,
okay.
Kevin, and Akbar. So you might not know Kevin because Kevin is way younger and then not in SEA Games. She was on the training for SEA Games 1997, but she quit. So yeah, she's the one that not in Southeast Asian games, but it's just a CH group stuff type of
Okay.
competition. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there's a picture.
Ooh, look at
Ew.
Oh my God, that's from Google, right? Come on,
Yeah.
whoever on the back.
This is
Yeah.
El.
Is that Elsa?
That's
Oh,
Elsa.
19
that's me.
Oh, is it?
That's me when I was pregnant with my first baby, Nigel. With my
Oh my gosh. Wow. Where does the time go?
I know.
Wow.
And it's so funny.
I have
And then
pictures of
nowadays, my
Akiko
conversation
and
with my kids is, Mom, I think I don't want to live with you anymore. I have a goal. In 2 years, I have to move out. I have to be independent. So that's my conversation with my kids now. Mom,
Oh, wow.
I want to change the job. I want to concentrate on this one. So it's so funny, like from when they were young, and
Yeah.
now the conversation is totally different. It's different story, and like again, being a parent, nobody told you how to do it. You just do it, I guess. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I'm
So
thinking for you and May, the next chapter really is becoming grandparents.
yeah,
Not so
I'm not
fast.
ready. Nobody.
I'm not ready either.
No, nobody can call me Oma yet. Not yet.
I mean, Elfie, in 5 years, your child is going to be 30.
I know, but the thing is, this is what happened with child with that was born in 90s. They were both 96 and 97. They don't want to have children. They don't even want to get
Oh.
married, maybe.
Oh, I remember.
That's Akiko.
Woohoo! When was that?
Oh, I remember
That
that.
was 1991, Manila.
Oh, Philippines.
Because there aren't many of our older, just as well, stuff online. I
Yeah,
think.
just as well, actually.
We were pre camera phones and things like that. So luckily, oh, that's awesome, man! Seeing that. That's how we remember you. It's like
Yeah.
in the back of your head, you still remember what they.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes, and you're like, okay, this is how to. And then you meet them, and they're like, oh, you're older than I remember. Like, when you meet people you haven't seen for like you said 30 years, and then in the back of your mind you're like 16, 17 in your head, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I gotta reprocess that.
Gosh.
Or you meet some of your juniors who are like little bitty kids, right? And now they're like obviously grown ups with either they have kids of their own or they're like grown up, and you're like, yeah, you grew. You just grew a little. You just grew. It's quite funny to see all that happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, moving on right along to me.
Look at you, girl.
Look at
Oh
the
gosh.
legs. You still got the legs. Yes, you do.
She hasn't
So,
changed
May,
though.
I have
May,
seen you.
Yes.
May, you still have your dad with you, correct?
Yeah, my dad's still with me. Yep. He's
Yeah.
72 this year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did your
That's
mom
good.
pass on?
Yeah, she did. In 1986.
Wow, that's
Long
a
time
long time
ago.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was so
Long time.
quick. May
Yeah.
your face is just like your mom. I remember your mom always on your side when we have CH group, things like that. Your mom,
Yeah.
my mom on my side. So, but you turn
Correct.
out to be like your mom exactly. Like even the haircut, your mom have that same haircut, kind of. I remember.
Oh,
You know
Oh,
what,
thank
guys?
you.
Excuse me. You know what, guys? At one point in my life right now, I have like between 10 to 15 years right in the middle of my age that I forgot a lot of stuff. I don't know that's happened because I want to forget or
Mm.
that's just come with age. I don't remember at all. The thing is, it's so funny. I just had a reunion with all my sisters back in November, December. They all come over here and visit me for like weeks and weeks with my mom. So we
oh,
started to talk about life, right? Talk about experiences. And a lot of them told me about stuff that I don't remember. So it's weird. I feel like I'm so
selective.
old. I don't remember anything. It's so funny. I don't know. Do you have any experience like that? Or maybe being an athlete, do you remember everything? Or there's some
No,
when you're
Elfira.
No.
I want to forget, I think.
No, I'm with Elfie. My memory is also so selective. I mean,
Yeah. Very, very selective.
Well, you're
Wow.
making room for new memories and experiences, right? So, you kind of filter that and rebuild
true,
new
true, true,
memories.
true. Are
yeah.
you
Probably.
still alive, Elfie? I know this is like 2 a.m. for you.
Oh yeah, I'm still okay. I took a nap before. After work, I
Okay.
took a nap for Leah.
Ah,
So
okay.
that now
So you
I'm
were
awake.
training for this
I'm
moment.
awake.
That's good.
That's
Somebody
good.
say hi. I think it's Susie, one of
Susie
the
says
swimmers.
hi.
Eh,
Hi,
Yeah.
Hi,
Susie.
Susie.
One of the Indonesian swimmers. Um, and also
Very
swims
active
masters now.
masters. Yeah.
Yes.
Very
Very
active masters. How is your mom though, Elfie?
Oh, my mom did. My mom well, very well. Actually, when my sister all left back to Indonesia, and she stayed with me until May, the
Okay.
almost mid May. So during COVID, so she
Wow.
was worried she cannot come back home. She was
Yeah.
like, well, what about no? So because they're starting to cancel some flights.
Flight.
So my
Yeah.
mom traveled with China Airlines. So China Airlines based in Taiwan. So they do really strict. So they do stop the flight. So I have to find my mom really fast the flight that can go to Indonesia. So
Mm.
Wow.
Ana Airlines that take her
Ah,
from
okay.
LAX to Jakarta. So, but it's good experience. He said everybody wearing masks. It's only
Nah.
30 people in the flights. That
Okay.
big flight. So she got the whole entire row and other row. So it's like so little of the people flying that
Yeah.
time in May. So yeah, she safely arrived in
All
Indonesia, and
right.
they do check, things like that. So yeah, so it's a quiet journey with my mom. That's why, but she
Mm.
helped me a lot during my during my transition. So no,
Mm.
everybody, my sister Kevin, the one that available traveling. So she's the one that accompanied me when Jerry passed, and that quick came like 2 days after Jerry passed. She just quick fly and be my on my side. and after that, everybody take turns because they have their own schedule. So they take turns to visit me, and then finally last December, everybody come in beside my brother and all the girls. So we went to
Nice.
kind of like doing driving to the north of California and all that. Stop by Santa Barbara. It's like having a 10 days traveling together, all the girls.
Elfie,
That's nice.
where did you put the ashes of Jerry?
I put it in Coronado. I spread it out Coronado because he loved that place. So I just visited him last week actually. So I kind of like visit him and just talk to him about what everything is. So in Coronado in San Diego.
Oh, wow. Is that mountains? Is it mountains or? I have no idea.
No, Coronado is an island, a separate island. Their navy in there, I think, navy base. So San Diego City, and there's like across a bridge. There's a small island. It's called Coronado. That's where Jerry originally started to swim when he was in United States when he was, I think, 15 years old. So that's where they started in Coronado, San Diego. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
So it's a beach area. So it's all beach area. Coronado is surrounding by the beaches. Yeah.
Oh, we need to be near water, right?
Yeah, near water. His favorite place. So I thought, as well, it's only take me 45 minutes from my place. So yeah, so I scattered the ashes on his birthday actually last year, November. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So I think we will take any more comments. No, I think we're good. I'm gonna wind it down today because we don't want to keep Effie up past, although she apparently is ready to party already. Oh, thank you everyone for tuning in. And my thanks to my sponsors too. Swim Shop to You, Finis Malaysia, and Real Out Play. If you do purchase anything from Swim Shop to You, you can use my code of Dugongs, 10%. You can get a 10% discount. And my biggest thanks also is to Azizul for his most entertaining, Google searching, and
Commenting.
Oh, we lost Elfie already.
You get to say goodbye.
Oh, did she get disconnected?
Elfie,
Come back.
She probably hears us.
We're getting her back. Hold on.
I'm out. I'm still here though.
Hi.
I thought, she's like, I'm off to party now, right? I'm done with the serious stuff, and we're gonna go and party. And I want to thank the three of you wonderful ladies for joining us today for a reunion of sorts. It was wonderful to connect with all of you guys again. And
yes, that was good.
Thank you, Leah.
Thank you. Thank you.
For connecting us together.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Hey, should we take a picture? Or is that done?
I don't know. Can we take a photo? You want to take a photo? Take a photo since you want to, use your technology, girl.
I can't. I don't know how to do it.
Just take a photo like you normally do.
Screenshot.
That's what I'm trying to do. Screenshot. I can't screenshot.
Azizul, can you screenshot? Because I can't either. There are limits.
I'm doing something.
Let me see.
Maybe
I can do it.
Well, I know May took a picture, so that's good enough.
I'm gonna take one
Yeah,
anyway.
Just share it, please.
I will send it to you. Don't worry.
Yeah.
You crazy girl.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
You got one? All right.
I got a picture.
Are we all actually looking at the camera
got
at the same time?
I don't know.
Someone will be here and then someone will be somewhere else. And
Now I'm gone. Where am I?
come back,
Where are
Abby!
you? Come back.
I know. I can see you. I can see you, but I don't see you. Okay, there we go.
Okay. It's like
Thank you,
lost-
Leah.
You're most welcome. Thank you to
Thank you,
our audience.
Leah.
There,
Nice
it's-
seeing
you.
you.
Good to see you, girl,
Good to see
ladies.
you, Elsie. Akiko.
Take care.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Keep in touch. Bye-bye.
Yes.
Yes, keep in touch.